Before CBS's Criminal Minds, there weren't any other brutal true crime shows on television. The network show first aired in 2005, and it covered numerous situations that required serious detective brainpower to solve. But the mysteries behind the crimes aren't the only things lingering, as Criminal Minds left its fans with some big unanswered questions. Keep watching this video as we analyze these questions. Number 1. The fate of Reed's love interest, not named Maeve or Max. Within the first season of Criminal Minds, Dr. Spencer Reed, played by Matthew Gray Gubler, becomes the BAU's resident boy genius. Reed, as the youngest and the most intelligent member of the team, is treated like a younger brother by his colleagues, and like a son by Jason Gideon. Throughout the series, Reed is shown to have a hard time dealing with his emotions in the face of some truly terrible circumstances. To add to the many misfortunes that plague him, in Season 8, he witnesses the murder of his girlfriend Maeve at the hands of her stalker, Diane. Reed is grieved by Maeve's death, despite the fact that the two rarely spent time together. In Season 15, the program makes a great deal out of Reed dating Max, and things appear to be on the up and up. There are several other women that Reed has dated besides Maeve and Max. He kisses Hollywood beauty Lila in Season 2, but he never brings her up again. Season 4 finds him pursuing Austin, a bartender played by Courtney Ford, but the plot is ultimately scrapped. Maybe Reed didn't see any long-term potential in those relationships, but the show has made such a huge deal out of Maeve and Max that it seems only fair to end things between the other ladies. Number 2. The Fisher King's omniscience. Each episode of Criminal Minds features the BAU facing up against scary serial killers. Randall Garner, aka the Fisher King, is one of the most frightening the crew has tracked down, among which are Charles Hayde in Season 1 and Charlie Rossman in Season 2. At one time, Garner was a mild-mannered educator whose family perished in a fire. After escaping the fire, hideously damaged and confused, he was hospitalized with Diana Reed, Spencer Reed's psychotic, schizophrenic mother, who subsequently shared with him tales of the Fisher King from King Arthur lore. Garner came to believe that he was, in fact, the Fisher King himself. Garner proves both pitiable and a truly evil, creepy character. The Fisher King arc, which spans the Season 1 finale and the Season 2 premiere, was named the 4th best Criminal Minds narrative overall by Variety. To further his nefarious plan, Garner starts stalking the BAU and hacks into their personal files to get out more information about them. Yet Garner also had access to private information about the team members that he couldn't have learned from the FBI records. For instance, he finds out that JJ Giroux is a butterfly enthusiast, so he sends her a package of exotic species. While this certainly adds to the Fisher King's creepiness, it also gives him an air of omniscience and is never explained. What inside information does Garner have about the BAU team's deepest desires and worst fears? Number 3. Why Hotch didn't leave after Haley's murder. In the 5th season of Criminal Minds, episode 100, one of the show's most emotionally wrenching scenes occurs. Special Agent Aaron, the Reaper, Hotchner, takes extreme precautions to save his loved ones after vicious assassin George Hotch Foyette launches a personal attack against him. Foyette kills Hotch's wife Haley over the phone as they are having a conversation, and in a fit of despair, Hotch rushes to the scene and brutally murders Foyette. The program, as highlighted by Outsider, caused strong feelings among its viewers. Up until actor Thomas Gibson's dramatic dismissal from the program, Hotch remained to oversee the BAU and actively work on the team. After Season 11, Hotch decided to leave the show. 6 years after his wife was murdered, Hotch suspected Haley and their son Jack were in danger even before Haley was killed. He isn't in the right headspace to keep working after what happened, but he still remained a member of the group. Surely the FBI would require the mourning agent to take time off. Why wouldn't and Hotch want to uproot his life and take Jack with him. As a Reddit survey demonstrates, Aaron Hotchner is the most popular character on Criminal Minds, yet his storyline could have benefited from him leaving the BAU sooner. Number 4. Who Stephen Gideon's mother actually is. Although his absence from Criminal Minds is keenly felt, the BAU is in strong hands, with Dave Rossi taking over for Jason Gideon at the start of Season 3. Gideon, on the other hand, acts as a father figure to his team, and we hear from several members of his squad for the rest of the series. The terrible events of the Season 10 episode, Nelson Sparrow, provided a satisfying conclusion to Gideon's storyline. Gideon's estranged son, Stephen, is a major player in the episode, despite the fact that Mandy Patinkin did not return to reprise his role as the former FBI agent. Some aspects of Stephen Gideon's relationship with his father are discussed, and from what we can tell, Stephen's father, the older Gideon, abandoned his family, including his mother, when Stephen was still young. His mother, however, is only mentioned by her initials. Neither Stephen Gideon's mother's name nor his mother's backstory is revealed anywhere, not even on his Criminal Minds fandom page. The mother of young Gideon is not shown on screen, but she plays a significant role in Jason's history. Unfortunately, Stephen's mother's identity is still unknown, and the emotional flashbacks between a young Gideon and Rossi could have included a scene with her. Number 5. Garcia and Kevin's breakup. Penelope Garcia, a quirky and loving computer geek, meets Kevin Lynch, another quirky and lovable computer geek, in Season 3 of Criminal Minds. The two hit it off, declare their undying love for one another, and continue their on-again, off-again dating until Season 9. After Xander Harris on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Brendan said Kevin was his favorite part, going so far as to nickname him Xander 2.0 in an interview with Indie Mac User. Kevin makes a proposal to Garcia in the 7th season's I Love You, Tommy Brown episode, but she declines. In Season 8, they begin dating again, or are they still dating, and appear to be doing well together. In Season 9, however, Garcia's sporadic dating of her ukulele teacher Sam makes it clear that the couple has split up. Kevin makes a cameo appearance in Season 10, but he and Garcia don't interact at all. The couple's relationship was given a lot of time and thought before Kevin proposed, and yet the romance dies a quiet death. As viewers, we feel that the likable Kevin deserved an ending, and that a mutually agreeable separation would have made more sense. When Brendan's back problems worsened in 2021, he became paralyzed and had to stop promoting his Amazon picture, Want and Want. Since then, he's been concentrating on getting healthier. As a result, there is virtually little chance that Kevin and Garcia will get back together on Criminal Minds Evolution. Number 6. Prentice's staged death. Criminal Minds has Paget Brewster's Emily Prentice as an integral element of the BAU squad. She is the daughter of a diplomat. Therefore, she has many influential acquaintances all around the world and moves up the ranks swiftly. So it's puzzling why she would feign suicide in the first place. Season 6 finds Prentice on the trail of an IRA terrorist she was instrumental in locking up. When Doyle threatens the BAU team, Prentice makes the decision to stage her own death in order to keep them safe. The rest of the BAU team is under the impression that their friend is dead, but only JJ and Hotch know the real story. Did Prentice's crew really need to go through all that anguish because of a faked death? We, as viewers, don't think so. Number 7. JJ is in love with Reed, but she eventually marries Will. In the first season's episode, Plain Sight, Reed asks JJ out on a date because of how much he cares for her. However, sparks fail to fly, and JJ winds up marrying New Orleans police officer Will LaMontagne. As the 14th season comes to a close, JJ and Reed experience the trauma of being held hostage. Aware that her time may soon be up, JJ tells Reed that she has always loved him. For season 16, many viewers and media outlets, including Marie Claire, are hoping for a romance between JJ and Reed after that touching episode. There's no doubt that Will and JJ have a strong marriage, but if JJ has always loved Reed, why did she choose to marry Will in the first place? Hopefully, all these questions will be answered one way or the other in either subsequent seasons of the show or in other spin-offs. As usual, we just have to wait and see if the fans will get what they want in terms of answers. That being said, what other unanswered Criminal Minds questions do you have in mind? Kindly drop your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, it would be great if you gave it a like and a share, just so your pals can watch it too. Last but most definitely not least, subscribe to our channel and punch the notification bell to keep getting more interesting content like this. See you next time.